I'm sorry, what? The man is dressed in black, his presence seeming to suck the light from the world around. He tugs on my arm hard and whispers again, placing emphasis on each and every word. I am here on behalf of the kingdom. Oh, you. Could it maybe wait until after I install this sink? I interrupt. I pause as I consider my wording. After I install this sink and get paid by the owner of the house for doing so. I can feel the eyebrow twitch. I don't particularly care. If they'd taken this long to find me, they could afford to wait another few minutes. So wait, the man did. Perched just beside me atop the rim of a bathtub, glaring at me as if I were a particularly uncooperative child. Like an uncooperative child, I reply in kind, sticking my tongue out at him, face unmoving, as I shove the sink into its fitting and start putting the nuts and bolts in place. He stares into my eyes, centuries worth of experience and violent feeling behind them. I stare into his with nothing but casual calm. The man breaks eye contact first. Coward, I say nonchalantly, rifling around in my toolbox. The day I take a mere child's insults to heart is the day I fall upon my own blade. Hey, only one of us here has steel-toed boots on her feet. Careful they don't find their way up your ass. The man's look turns blank, then murderous. His and Her Majesty have given explicit instructions to bring you back alive. They mention nothing of you being intact. You touchy Fae. Can't even take a joke, can you? The man doesn't dignify that with a response. I begin tightening the fittings with a wrench. See, this is why humans are better. None of these bullshit frets over the smallest things. My fret is not bullshit, dear princess. For each insult, a consequence. And just what kind of insult did you give to land yourself here? Far away from your ever-living glade, and then halfway around the earth to boot. I pause, pretending to think. But then I do remember my parents saying something about a tall, dark, brooding man creeping around the hospital about, 30 years ago. You wouldn't happen to have swapped any human babies with Fae recently, have you? Nothing but silence. I nod in response. Funny while it lasted, huh? No, don't grip the countertop like that. I bill my rude clients rather high. I give him a bright smile to show him exactly what I mean. Back in the toolbox the wrench goes, and out comes the chalk gun to fill in everything else. Princess Calliope, he begins. Wrong name, buddy, and I'm not the princess of anything. Your parents are human, and would be worried out of their minds if they called up their daughter for a chat and found her missing. You are going to shut the fuck up and let me do my work. The sky goes dark. Not a whisper in the wind. A great crow eclipses the sun. Down it glares with the weight of judgment behind its eyes. Stark black feathers descend like a rain of ash. I look up without a care in the world, absent-mindedly pulling my gloves on tighter. With a nod, the decision is made. From my toolbox I withdraw a circular saw, switching out the diamond-tipped blade for another. It makes my hand break out in rashes through the thick leather of my gloves, pricks my skin, even set securely in its housing. The crow hisses, and I smile wide as a sea. Pure iron, I say, revving the saw. Cold forged from hand-picked ore. Run, you have broken unbreakable rules with glee. Run, you who have the arrogance to presume the consequences of your mistakes are without teeth. Run, and when you return I will cut you down and make a table of your bones. It fled, crawling with indignation and fear. And so the sky returned, the bathroom small and lit once more. For a second, my heavy breaths fill the silence. That, I say, That was close. It occurs to me how stupid I look. Sounds like a wrestler in a bathroom with a spinning saw in my hands. I relax my posture and return to my work. I caught them off guard the first time, but there would be more. I needed salt, I decided. A few kilograms of the stuff. And I needed to commission a better weapon. Fuck, I mumbled. Hands now beginning to tremble. But if the court of the Fae wanted to snatch me from my life, again, I would bleed them for every step they took.